Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the RollsTimi 7901. Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Mathé Tissot Zoltan with the blue waffle dial. And Greg was wearing my S902. I told Gregor that young Sheldon was a wizard on the subject of quantum gravity. He really knows his G's. Gregor asked if he had developed an anti-gravity chamber yet. I said no, that is beyond our science. Gregor said it sounds like he's more of a gee-whiz whoop-de-doo. Alright, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in a fairly nice box considering the price of this watch. And it even comes with a signed cleaning cloth. So that's kind of cool too, considering the price of this watch. But here it is. Let's put the box away. And there's the watch. Not a bad looking watch considering the price. I like it. This is the second RollsTimi on my channel. The first was the Daytona Homage that had a similar build and price to Benign Design or Cadison, so I wasn't sure what to expect from this sub-$20 Quartz watch that was priced more like a Benyar. However, now that I have the watch in hand, I think it is a pretty good value for the money. If you replace the number 12 with a triangle and 2 dots, then this would be a Type A Flieger style watch. This watch comes in 3 different colorways. If you don't like the green with a brown strap, there's also black with a black strap or a blue with a blue strap. Also, if you don't like the Flieger look, there is a 7902, which is basically the same watch with more of a Hamilton khaki field layout. The watch is 39.7 millimeters at the bezel, but 42 millimeters at the case. Has a 50.2 millimeter lug to lug. It's 11.4 millimeters thick with a flat crystal. Has a 22 millimeter lug width that tapers down to 18 at the buckle. And it weighs 58 grams on the supplied leather strap. The bezel is polished, which adds some contrast to the brushed case. Then we have the dial. The dial is flat, no sunburst effect. And it says RollsTimi on top. No mention of water resistance or quartz on the bottom. You get 50 meters. Then we have the minute markers and the minute counters, and then the numeric indices. And then we have leaf hands. And then we have the second hand. And if you look at the second hand counterbalance, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like the middle of the R of the logo. See how that R there, so that's what the counterbalance looks like. And there is no date, and there's no date on the movement, so there is no ghost date. Then we have a signed push-pull crown. Once again, you get 50 meters. Crown action is kind of loose though. It doesn't feel loose, but when you go to set it, you can get that annoying minute hand jump. But you can cure that by holding the crown when well, it jumps a little, but not as much. Just hold the crown when you push it in, and then you can get it without the jump, usually. But it is not the most reliable when you push in the crown. At least it doesn't have a date, so when you push it in, you don't have to go past the date, which makes the jumping even worse on some of these more affordable movements. Then we have a flat mineral glass crystal. You don't get sapphire at this price. Then you have the case, and look at this. The case is actually brushed stainless steel. Now there's a little conflict when you look at the ads, because some of the ads say it's zinc alloy, but there's no way. I've never seen it. I've seen hundreds of steel case watches, and they all look like this, and I've seen hundreds of zinc alloy watches, and they all do not look like this. Because even if the zinc alloy is brushed, as soon as they plate it with the chrome, it just looks really tacky. But this looks like really nice brush work. You can even see the circular brushing on the lugs. So this has to be steel. And it's a nicely shaped case. I think they did a good job with it. So basically, this is the highlight of this watch. You're getting a steel case at this price. So that's usually a pretty big deal there. Then you have the case back. The case back is a press-on. It would be nice if it was a screw down, but you do get 50 meters. Got the model number there. Then it says 5-bar. Then it says waterproof. Of course, it's not waterproof. It's water resistant. They shouldn't say waterproof. Then you got the RollsTimi logo and name right there in the middle. Underneath the case back is the PC21S movement. This is as cheap as you can get, or as affordable as you can get, and still be in the Seiko group. So it's a really affordable movement. And I don't know if you noticed it during my montage, but every time the second hand ticks, the minute hand, that gives a little shake. So that's how loose it is. But it does look like the second hand is actually hitting the marks, so that's nice. Then we have the strap. The strap's very nice considering the price too. It does say, got signed RollsTimi on the inside, and then it says genuine leather on this side. And the stitching's nice. And then we actually have a signed buckle. Prong's a little small, but it's fine. As you can see, there's a little bend here, but you don't notice it when you put it on. Doesn't have quick release though, or drilled lugs. It'd be nice if it had quick release, because this would look good on a lot of different straps, and I'll show you later. So it'd just be easier if it had quick release. 2 keepers, 1 fixed, 1 floating. Here is the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. I think it looks nice. It wears nice. I have 4 notches left, so you'll be able to wear this 8.5, no problem. Of course, it's no big deal if you have to change the strap. I mean, the strap is nice, but it's not a showstopper if you have to change it to get a longer one. And if you like the fact that the buckle's signed, you can always transfer the buckle to your new strap. Of course, I would always recommend getting a deployment clasp because it just saves the strap. Here's the watch on a more tan leather strap. I think that goes good with the green. So yeah, I like this a lot too. Here's the watch on a black rubber strap. Not sure if I like that as much with black. I think brown just looks better for this green. But I figured I'd show it to you on black anyway. And here's the watch on an orange canvas strap. So I think the green goes well with the orange also. Hardware doesn't match the case, but it's the only orange I had. And here's the watch on a green canvas strap. So I think that looks good too. And even though it's a double pass, it doesn't seem too chunky because it's not a super thick watch. Here we are in the loom room. This is a sub $20 AliExpress watch, so that usually means that we are not going to do well in the loom department. As we speed up the time, we see everything starts out okay, and even the RollsTimi name is loomed, but things are fading fairly fast. At least the indices don't outshine the hands, which is too often the case with AliExpress watches. I've seen a lot worse though. What I like about this watch, it looks and wears nice. It has this nice genuine leather strap. And it has a stainless steel case with a really nice brushed finish. And the second hand does hit the marks. What are my grapes and groans? PC21S movement shakes and can be hard to set. No quick release or drilled lugs. And it has a press-on case back instead of a screw down. Do I recommend this watch? Sure, this is a nice looking steel watch for under $20. I really like it. Other than the loom, it'll do you just fine. Well, thank you for watching my review of the RollsTimi 7901, and I will be back with another review or unboxing. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and if you do like this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link and I will get a small commission. Bye.